Welcome to Lead with Clarity. This is a space for leaders who want to grow without losing themselves in the process. Each episode is a short reflection on leadership, influence, and the inner work that shapes how we show up for others. It's not hype, not noise, just clear thinking for the journey of leading well. Today's episode is entitled Wearing Your Failures, the Leadership Posture That Builds Real Credibility. Here we go. Think about the last time something you led did not work. A strategy that stalled, a decision that cost more than it was worth, a launch that fell flat. Now think about what you did with that experience. Did you file it away quietly and move on? Did you frame it in the most favorable light before anyone could ask about it, or did you actually own it? Most leaders do the first two. Very few do the third. And that gap is where a lot of growth gets left on the table. Sundar Pichai, the CEO of Google and Alphabet, said something that should stop every leader in their tracks. He said, "Wear your failures as a badge of honor. Not hide them, not survive them, wear them." That word is doing a lot of work, and it deserves more than a passing read. There's a version of leadership that's obsessed with the appearance of competence. Leaders in this mode carefully manage their narrative. They present confident faces in boardrooms and all-hands meetings. They reference their wins loudly and explain their losses quietly, with just enough spin to soften the edges. It's understandable. We're all wired to protect our standing. But here's what I've seen in the leaders I've coached. The ones who lead at the highest levels are not the ones with the most polished stories. They're the ones with the most honest ones. They can sit across from a team, a board, or a new hire and say clearly, "Here's where I got it wrong. Here's what I learned. And here's how I'm different because of it." That kind of honesty does not erode credibility, it builds it. The common misread of what Pichai is saying is that the failure should be glorified, that every stumble is a hidden gift, that falling short is somehow the point. That's not it. Failure is not the goal. Growth is the goal. And failure, when owned and examined honestly, is one of the most reliable paths to it. The misread leads leaders into one of two traps. Either they start performing vulnerability, turning every setback into a polished story designed to look humble, or they swing the other direction and use failure is okay as a license to not hold themselves or their teams to high standards. Neither is what Pichai meant. He meant something harder and more disciplined than both. Here's the reframe. Wearing a failure as a badge of honor is not about emotion. It's about posture. It's about standing in front of what went wrong without flinching. It's about not needing to rewrite history to feel good about where you stand today. The leaders who do this well are not the ones who feel best about their failures. They're the ones who learned the most from them and who created environments where their teams feel safe enough to do the same. When a leader models honest accountability, they give everyone around them permission to do the same. That's not soft. That's how you build a team that surfaces problems early, adapts quickly, and does not repeat the same mistakes twice. So here's what I want you to sit with. Think about a failure you've been carrying privately, one that shaped how you lead, how you think, or how you make decisions. Now ask yourself, have you ever actually spoken that out loud? Have you shared it with your team in a way that was honest rather than carefully packaged? The leaders who grow the most are not the ones who protect their image. They're the ones who are willing to let their experience, the full experience, teach the people around them. Sundar Pichai didn't build Google by pretending the hard chapters didn't happen. He wore them. And in doing so, he built an organization that was willing to take intelligent risks, fail fast, learn faster, and try again. That culture starts at the top. It starts with what a leader is willing to say out loud about their own journey. Owning your failures is not weakness. It's one of the clearest signals of character a leader can send. It says, "I'm not here to protect my ego. I'm here to grow and to help the people I lead grow with me." That kind of leadership is rare, and it's the kind that lasts.